Hey guys, I'm just getting ready to post a new video. It's been recorded for over a month now, and after rewatching it back a couple times, I thought I wanted to add this in before the video to kind of give it some context because I didn't really explain myself very well. um, it's of me cleaning up the garden before we start ripping out the beds. But there's a lot of waste in the garden with the vegetables, and I didn't want people thinking that, just growing the stuff to throw it away. I had a really difficult fall. Not, I guess, just autumn. Um, After my nose was broken, I had a lot of physical issues that I had to deal with. A lot of vertigo. I couldn't bend over, and my head was just, it was a mess. Um, it messed with me, so I had like neurological issues going on, and then my typical that time of year mental health crises that I go through, which, I mean, I go through that every year, so it wasn't really that. It was really the physical limitations that I had on me. Um, and I feel awful because I watch this and I realize how much food got wasted. And I say wasted because it didn't get eaten, but it got tilled back into the garden. So it's basically compost and feeding this summer's garden. Um, but I just want to give it some context. Um, Hoping this year is a much better year. I'm fingers crossed going to be much healthier come harvest time. Um, I'm excited to get a lot of things canned. Um, Possibly, donate some food. I think we're gonna, if we do well, we should have lots this year with all our growing spaces. So I'm pretty excited about that. I've actually just finished working on the front yard, got a few rows done. But I wanted to pop on right quick and tell you this before the video, just so you kind of know why we did, or I did what I did. And with Ronald being away working, he really wasn't able to help me much. And the kids are so busy with their sports. Um, Something had to give, and it was the garden. So, anyway, I'll stop rambling on and I'll let you see me cleaning up the garden, which I think I was wearing the same shirt. So, pretend it's the same video if you'd like. Anyway, thanks, guys. Hey guys, just wanted to come out and update what I'm doing. Actually, I already started, and then I realized I should document this. Um, I'm trying to clean up the garbage in the front yard, front garden space yard. We are redoing these beds this year, but there's a lot of stuff that has to be cleaned up first. So it is gorgeous out today. It's like 10 degrees and sunny. You can tell, tank top weather for me. Yeah, so I'm just picking up everything that kind of blew in over the winter, cleaning up the stuff I didn't clean up in the fall, and prepping to start tearing it all down to build the new beds. Um, we've been going back and forth on what's the plan for the soil. It's a lot of soil to move. I originally wanted to scoop it all out, put it in my driveway on a tarp, and then when we got the new beds, half fill them with fresh dirt and then put my good soil on top. But I don't think I have the time or energy for that. So I think we're just gonna rip all the beds apart and then rake out the soil to flatten the yard, and then maybe um, scoop it into the shape of where the beds are gonna be. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along, I guess. Whatever ends up being the easiest. My husband's not home long enough for me to have too wild of ideas what to do here. So anyway, I'm going to flip you around and just show you what kind of mess I'm dealing with. I have already started cleaning it and show you how the beds look. Lexi was here helping me. She went in the house to put a flower she picked for me in some water, and she never came back out. So, all right. I'm going to flip you around and show you what we're up to. This is what we're dealing with. Okay, it's not so bad. Take my garbage bag and glove with me. I always do these videos when my shadow's in the way. So these beds had the dahlias in it, this bed. I'm just going to leave my garbage bag there and my glove. Let's go from this side. But all the beds have this green stuff that I was using to hold the plants up. But now I have to rip it out and then pull all the plant material out of it so I can throw this in the garbage and put these in the compost. So that's taken a bit of time. And yes, I did not dig my dahlias. I did nothing in the fall. So ones that were not covered at all, completely rotted. They're mush. It's yuck. But I had found some earlier in the season that were actually still firm, but I don't know. We've had a lot more frost since then, so they might have rotted too. Let's see. Yeah, no, see, they rotted. That's why you have to dig up dahlias in my climate, which really sucks because that was a lot of beautiful dahlias. But we'll just start over, I guess. This was the carrot bed that the weeds took over. You can see the side that didn't get weeded, the side that did get weeded. I don't know if there's still carrots in here or if they all composted. Looks like they composted, which is fine. Some beautiful onions. This is reality. None of them got harvested. Not one. Yeah. This bed, you can see how it's falling apart. Pretty much nothing got harvested out of here. A few turnips. That was it. And then we have the lovely sunflower bed. That was actually spectacular. That was beautiful. You can see all the dirt is on the ground instead of in the bed. Well, if you can see, hello. My son just got home from school and tried to scare me. That is a big ass rat hole. So I'm assuming there is a big nest inside of this. So when we tear this all apart, that's going to be scary. This was the beet bed. As you can tell, nothing got harvested. Oh, actually, you know what? I did harvest a bag of stuff, basket of stuff for a friend. So some things got harvested, I guess. But the rest are just in here to compost. You can see how it's all split, falling apart. Here's the other onion bed. I guess we did harvest some onions out of this one, but not many. Not many at all. This was the other carrot bed. We did dig through this side. We never finished that side. And you can see these are like just completely broken. Yep. Let's take a walk over this way. If I can get through. These pots got to be emptied out. I got more of the Tiny Tim type tomatoes to go in them. Here's the potato bed. Let me see, I'm gonna turn around and get away from my shadow. That also did not get harvested. Let's see, can we find any potatoes in here? Oh, here's a little one. It's squishy. Oh, there's another one. Yep, we got some rotten potatoes in here. The soil's still beautiful this year. See, this is why I don't want to put this on the bottom. I want to save my good soil for the top of the beds. This was, what was in this one? Cosmos. They didn't really work that well. I had to replant them a couple times. This is going to be the asparagus bed when we put the metal beds in. This was the zinnias. These were beautiful. The asters were in this bed. And then the snapdragons and Lysianthus were in that one. I've already taken the green netting off of all of these and thrown it in the garbage. Now these beds that we fixed last year are still holding up decently on this side, but on this side they're all breaking again. See, like everything's just falling apart, and all the wind blows garbage in from everywhere. So I'm cleaning that now. Like you can see all these, everything's just spilling out. So yeah, that's what I'm up to today. Thanks for watching. Bye.